Yo, what's up everyone? Hello. Testing 1, 2. We're live. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Jamie Staples, PokerStaples, and we are playing another day of the Spring Championship of online poker. Another day, another dollar. We've had some close calls. Chat. We've fallen a little bit short. We're also going to be playing the $11, the $109, and the 1K Super Tuesday Scoop Edition. That is the main event today, you guys. 3 really deep structured awesome no limit hold'em tournaments. That's going to be coming up pretty soon. Okay, that's the details. Let's get into the tournaments. Let's go for the 109 here though. Limping a raise from Mickey Dave. I'm going to call. This might be a weaker player just limping in, and if so, we want to keep them in the pot. That's cool. And maybe put in a raise here actually, just given the driving nature on this flop. There's 2,000 in the middle. We have about 5 stack to pot ratios behind, and our ace queen, I think we should raise just based on there being so many draws and us being 4 ways. We are going to lose to aces, kings, 9s against Mickey Dave if we raise and they just shove. But then again, protecting our hand 4 ways is probably a good thing to do. They call. We see the 8 of clubs, which completes Jack 10 and completes everything. It completes everything. We could consider turning our hand into a bluff against exclusively aces and kings here by betting again and then shoving river. If they bet, I think they have made their hand. If they check, yeah, I mean, I fold. I fold. That's such a bad card in the turn. We beat nothing. Even like king, queen. King, queen is definitely checking this turn. Put your guys in this situation. You have king, queen on this 8 of clubs turn. I check raise flop and it comes 8 of clubs. You're just never betting. And what bluffs do you have that are left? None. All of your like floats get there. You need to have like ace, king, no club bluffing. And king jack suited. Raise it once again. Alright, Fontaine Root is going to make it 955, which is pretty large. We do flop some pretty strong hands though, so I think we should call. Flop at the top pair. Cool. Start with a check. Alright. Bit of 950. Okay. Let's call. Ace on the turn is not a great card, because it's just a much better card for their range of hands than ours. So we're going to have to be folding if they bet again. It's a close spot though. It's a pretty small bet. 1589, because we are getting 3.5 to 1, so we need to be good about 20% of the time. I think we're going to be good 20% of the time here for calling. And then we do have 10% 10% to improve to a 2-pair type hand. That's not always going to be good, by the way. When we make 2 pairs, it's not always going to be good with a king, but I think we should probably call again here on the turn. Kings. That's too bad. And let's go up to the queens in the 109 300k. It's a pretty strong hand. We flop top set. Okay. I'm going to check. We should be checking some. We block them having good hands is the thing that worries me, you know? It's going to be really hard to get all the money from them. They check on the turn. Let's bet. We have to try and get some money now, so we're going to bet about half pot. Come on, Needle. All right, and we get a call. Ace on the river. And we're going to bet 29.25 is cool. Yep. And we beat 2 pair. That is sick. We would have got it. We can easily get a lot of money in on that hand. We did. Obviously, we just doubled up to 17.8 in the 109. Good stuff, you guys. 17.8. Ooh, we have ace king. Ace king. Igor Pepe min raise, and then a re-raise, and then a call. I'm going to 4-bet here. Just because I'm doing so well against Igor. And if I 4-bet and Heater raises 5 bets, or Hate raises 5 bets, then we can probably fold. If Mickey Dave decides to like call and then shove over this, then whatever. We'll rumble. I would have folded to this, and then I will get it in against everyone else's aggression, basically. That's what I'm saying. All right, cool. 6,100 in the middle. Can we hold it? Can we hold it? Yes, we can. Let's go. Up to 20,800. Full double in the 109. It feels good, man. Keep it rolling. King 8. We have Neville Wee in the big blinds. King 8 is definitely ahead of average, but inflating the size of the pot is not going to be a good idea pre-flop. So we limp, and then Neville makes it 480. Our hand doesn't have a ton of playability here. It's definitely a mistake to fold pre. We could limp re-raise, but we're a little bit too deep stacked to want to do that because because I think Neville's going to call a lot of the time, and our king 8 doesn't play super well post flop, so I think just calling is better. So you bet a 385. I think we have a good combination to check raise bluff here. We're obviously just going to lose when they have overpairs, and that's okay. I mean, we're not getting this in right now, but we do have a lot of good turns for us to continue bluffing, and we represent this board a lot better than Neville does. We had to call 3 on the turn. We don't really pick up any equity. I'll check. And Neville bets a third, and we'll just fold. So unfortunate, but I think we have a pretty good combination to check raise. It's a tough spot pre-flop as well, because limp re-raise is something we should do with some of our hands. And this is a hand that like comes to mind as like, it really does kind of suck to limp call this for 4x pre. If we limp fold king 8, then they can just auto 4x 100% of their hands and profit against us. So we can't limp fold king 8. And then I also think how deep of a stack depth we're at, it's going to be a bad idea to limp re-raise because Neville's just going to call and we're going to be playing out of position in a pretty inflated pot. ETX still sitting on 528,000. They're down to 14 remaining in the tournament. Guaranteed 5,600. Friend of the stream, mod of the channel, ETX, you guys. We're sweating a little bit on the side. We obviously have a lot of action going on right now. In the 1K, we're at about half stack, and then we're at 20K here in the 109. Actually, I'm going to bet here. I shouldn't be betting this flop very much, but we have a pretty good combo to do it with. Get raised to 4,000, which represents sets and flush draws. The cool thing about them having flush draws is that we have those beat with our ace high a lot, you know, unless they have a higher ace flush draw. I think I'm just going to shove here. They're going to be taking advantage of us continuation betting on this type of board texture a lot. And when they have a set, whatever, we have like 38, but I think it's a reasonable spot to go for it. Once we have c-bet the flop, I think we have to roll. All right, we're ahead. We get it in pretty damn good. We're up to 38,900. And shove the ace king against this 30 big blind stack and hope to flip well. Ace king against jack 10. Well, that's not very good. But they will win. They will win. Ace 9 of clubs, I'll call in position. When we flop middle pair, backdoor flush draw. Murphy bets 452. This is really kind of awkward. I mean, I don't think it's very awkward on the flop, but it's pretty awkward on turns if we don't improve to like a 9 or an ace on the turn, if they decide to bet again. This 5 is a good card for our range. It's going to hit the sorts of hands that we would have in this position and not help the hands that Murphy is going to have. So if Murphy bets again, I'm probably going to give them credit. Murphy does bet again, I'm going to give them credit. In a fine spot. That's a good turn. Check raise. All right, let's bet river. 720. Get raised to 2,700. I think I'm going to go for it all here. I think we're going to lose to kings and eights. I think we're going to get all the money from flushes. And there's a lot more flushes than there is eights full and kings. Like, they can just easily have the ace-high flush here and stack off. So I'm going to go for the thin value shove. Wow. Boat over boat. We're up to 44-4. That is sick. All right, king 8 of clubs in the 109, 300K. Let's raise this up to 552. Okay, and we're going to bet 1,003. And okay. I mean, we've played this person before. You guys remember, they got in Jack 10 pre for like all the months. They unfortunately are going to win this pot again. They've got our number. Needle, 8-9, just really wants to rumble against us. Which sets up well for us because it means we just get to play, you know, really valuable pots against them. But oh wow, look at this, 4-6-9. Really good spot to check raise here. We're going to be checking a lot of our hands on this flop, and no exception on this board texture. And we obviously have a straight flush draw, which is, you know, pretty cool. Checks around, ace of hearts on the turn. Now we'll just bluff because we have 10 high. And if we get a call, do we bluff river is the sick part. Bong limb raises to 1,800. So we're not going to fold is the first thing I'd say. Because it's 1,000 win 3,800 and we have a gut shot straight flush draw. So we have the right odds. But the question is, can we like shove and maybe they fold? I don't think so. I think we should probably just call and then just try and hit. Yeah. All right. Well, fold for 5, 6, 7, no 8, no 3. So an open from our friend Needle, and then a call here. We're going to call as well. We flop an open ender, and Iochin is going to shove for pot. We call. We have 8 outs. We have about 32%, which means we're getting the right price with our 7-6. And sometimes they can have hands that are much worse than, you know, just like having us dead except for our 2 outs. We have King 10. We have 32.4%, and don't get there. And over the Queen Jack, we could just open shove for 22, but I think opening's better. We get a re-raise from Fontaine Rot to 859. I'm going to call in position, getting 3-1 with a hand that flops pretty well. So let's call. And that's a good flop for our hand. If Fontaine bets, I expect them to have a decent amount of overpairs. They should be checking on this board a ton. This is a board that just is going to hit the sorts of hands we raise and not the hands they re-raise. So we just have a big advantage here. I would expect them to check a lot. I shove, we call, and hope for the best against jacks. We have 48%. Oh, let's go. That's pretty good. I'll take that. And raise to 630. We can't call this King 9 of diamonds. We got 1500 to go. We 3-bet get a call, and now we see a King 7-7. So we have an okay hand. Like, we were sort of semi-bluffing pre-flop, and they call, and now we flop the top pair. I think we should probably bet on this flop, and then just face really awkward decisions when they shove, and probably call, right? We're beat by hands like King Queen, by hands like King Jack, and by hands like King 10, and then we beat all of the flush draws. We lose to every 7. We should probably check on this turn. It's tough to get a worse hand to call here. It's not worth protecting against the 9 outs. So we'll check, and an 8. We have a decision to make if they bet. We have a decision to make if they bet. They fold to 3 bets quite a bit pre-flop over our history. Don't think they have very many 7s. I think I should probably call now, playing it this way. But I really don't like it. Like, I think it sucks. But I mean, we have to have the best hand a third of the time, right? We have to. Like, it's just, it would be insane not to, especially flopping the top pair in the 3-bet pot. So we'll call, but like reluctantly. Okay. It's too bad. Too bad. But I appreciate we took some time to like try and get away from having to stack off there. Like we worked hard. We also call with a King Jack in the small blind in the 1K. Check, check. Bet pretty small here on the turn. Call and value bet river. Call muck. Hey, we're back to 9,300. Let's go, chat. We're back. And we check back flop here. They bet turn, they bet river. They just have it again. They have it again. God. Check back flop. Bet turn, bet river. God, we do block open enders. I am not super happy about that. Okay, reset in the 109. I mean, we're good. Like, we're picking up chips in the 1K. It's fine. We're ahead of average in the 109, so that's also fun. Mod of the channel, friend of the stream, legend of the game, ETX, is at the final table of the Scoop 8 High. They're playing for $106,000. They're currently guaranteed $9,347. Best of luck to everyone playing, but we want ETX to win. The rest of the table can chop it up or something. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. ETX win, please. ETX. Down here with the King 3, really easy shove. They say something, which is slightly worrying, but still has to be a shove. Even when they say something. And we lose to the King Jack, the 3-4, and we're back to starting stack in the 109. Back to starting stack. Okay, rounder 3989 is gonna raise to 900. Oh, the ace-5 suited, dude. I don't want to fold it. I'm putting in a 3-bet. I really don't want to fold this hand. It's just too nice, dude. It's an ace and a wheel card, and they're suited, and it's beautiful. Okay, call. Got 1800. Good call. 9 on the turn is such a bad turn. Give me a deuce, give me a 4, give me an ace, give me a spade. Give me a fold. Wow, we beat some hands now. And we chop with some hands that we were losing to before. Like ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack, we chop with now. Wow, nice. Ace 10, okay. Ace 10 should definitely bet. It should definitely bet. I think, but it's alright. Because we just don't have to bluff with that much. Rounder opens under the gun, and I don't like reshoving. I don't like cold calling this hand either. Just fold. ETX is going to ladder up. $12,669 earned. Congrats. We should call. Pretty good price. Flop at the top there with a pretty reasonable kicker. Call. 8 on the turn. Cooner! Call. Cooner! We are going to be going into break with 6,600 because they either are going to bluff us off our hand here or they're going to check and have a better hand than us. The spades, they can double barrel get there as well. It's just all crappy. It's a crappy run up. Oh, chat, it sucks, but 6,600. Because what we're going to get, we're going right now, is the Scoop Zoom. $55 buy-in. There's 2,200 people. Gonna make it happen. So let's put it in the orange. Let's hide the HUD. And flop the nuts. Let's put in a big raise with the nuts. This is a really nice start. Hi, I like your videos. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thanks, man. Alright, so we pick up the first pot, flopping the nizzies. We get a reshove for rounder 3989. Oh, 7s against 6s. We're ahead somehow. Let's go. 16-4 in the 109. We're back. I mean, usually we're going to be like flipping at best when called in that situation, but a raise, 3-bet call, we call, and flop it a 2-pair. T-Man is back. Please have ace king or ace queen. Please. Please have ace king or ace queen. Alright, check call. I think our opponent here has the one combo of aces, has kings, has queens. Every once in a while has a weird ace king, ace queen play. So let's give them 2 combos of each. Basically, we're like doing really, really well. And then 1 in 20 times, we're just going to get stacked by the top set. So up to 14-1. That's a really good start to this tournament. We call on the big blind against Hein. Goes check, check. Bet. Call. Bet again on the river. Bottom set of 4s. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know why they didn't put in more action. I'm not sure. Raise and a shove from rounder. I'm gonna reshove this ace queen. I think we're doing pretty well, especially considering they just called off with 6s. I think they're willing to rumble. Definitely appears that way. So I think we have a pretty big edge with our ace queen. Let's ace jack. Gotta dodge the spades though. That's a big pot, you guys. We're up to 23-8. We're up to 23-8. Feeling hella good. Let's go. Kind of messy for multi-table. Yep, that's why I'm not playing the 530. It's just too much. Too much. I chose the 55 and the 5. But 280. Bet get a call. With 10-8 of diamonds. We're going to bet again. You check raise to 2480. We're losing to ace jack a lot. But call. We have a perfect bluff catcher. They're definitely going to be check raising some draws. They check on the river. I mean, honestly, like, I just don't know if we get called by any worse hands. Like, ace 3, I guess. But, like, when they have ace jack, it's probably not good. I'm just going to check. I think we get called by like, ace 3 that might want to check raise. But other than that, I don't know what other hands, like, check raise, check river. Oh, please, someone, come on, come on, come on, man, come on, man. No, come on, man. All right, we get a call here. Queen jack 4 flop. I am livid at this flop. Just kidding. It's fine, but there's been better. Sometimes you can bet with what you think is the best hand and fold through a raise. What? What? You min-click a reen chain? We call getting price with our gutter and potential ace out and potential king out, but don't love it, and then just fold if they bet river. We lose to all the straights, and we lose to diamonds, and wow, the biggest bounty in the tournament is on our table. Oh, for a bounty. For a bounty check, come on. Give me some love here. Give me some love. Come on, Chet. Hold it. Let's go, we got our first bounty. We got our first bounty for $12.50. And we got the chips. Working on the salmon feld. Let's keep it going. Wow, ETX, they're down to 4! ETX the legend is 4-handed. 43,900 locked up. From mod of the channel, friend of the stream, ETXNL. Dude, yes, ETX 4-handed. I'm sorry we can't sweat it more ETX. Like, I gotta play this. Fold on this turn. Let's 3-bet the 9-7. We raise, get a call. We see an ace queen jack. This is a good board for us typically. I'm gonna bet, and then there's some good turns like that. And this is going to be bet 2 times, and then give up on the river, unless we hit a flush, of course. Okay, don't have a full house. That would hurt me. Have ace king or ace queen or like king jack is cool. Jack 10 is totally fine. You know, all those things are okay. All right, we take it down. Easy limp shoves in 26 big blinds. I mean, I guess we call, right? I don't know. I guess we call it blind versus one. I don't know. It's a weird spot. Nice hand. We're out. And fold on the river. Come on, Bambucha. We have the king and the king against the 4 and the 4. Can we hold it, chat? That's a top set. We're back in the 1K, man. 7,700 chips, and it feels good. It feels good, man. Then bet of the turn, we get check shoved on. Why did I bet the turn? With the bounty in play. This is like a very whatever call. We need to win 25%, not including the bounty. I really thought we made the right read when I saw the ace of clubs. I didn't see the trip threes. That is 2 pair. Please bet. Please. Thank you. Check raise? I think I'm going to check shove. I look the weakest here. If we just call, we don't always see bets and we don't get all the money sometimes. If we check raise less than all in, we look super strong. I'm going to check shove. We represent diamond draws really well when doing this. I think we can get a call from a queen X type hand. Overpairs are definitely calling. I just definitely want to make sure that I get the bounty when they have a hand worthy. Hold it. There it is, you guys. 22K and the dollars. There's the 800. Let's call. Flop at the top set like it's no problem, man. Bet 639. We'll call. Such a dry board. Like, it's tempting to want to check raise to try and get money in, but we have top set, you know? It's like, how are we going to get money? 15, 16. All right, so let's check raise to 5280. Also playing a pot in the 1K, defending with queen 5. And check raising on this board, which is a really good board for us. They're not going to hit it very often. Let's go back to our set and shove. All right, no call. We're going to check shove, like I said, with our pair against Helzito. Call by ace-5. That is unfortunate. And that is it, you guys. I am out of the 1K. GG. 1260. And shove. Snaps. Alright, well, that is too bad. Raise, Jay Brown is a good player. Going to call with our Jack 10. Flop to open ender. It's a nice little piece. 888, alright. Call. Damn, ETX could be down to 3. ETX, the legend, down to 3-handed. Chip leading. What a boss. Check raise his turn. Put the river, try and get some value. So ETX is guaranteed 57,700 right now. It is 106,000 for the win. Let's go Wolverines. I don't know if this player is on the Wolverines or if they're fans. I'm not sure. It was so hard to pay attention to with this 3-max. Yeah, it's there's a lot going on. And bet turn, we call, and then they overbet river, and we call. It's a pretty good spot. I mean, we're going to lose to a flush some. But they're not going to be betting 3s on the turn, so I think we call. It's a bad spot for them to bluff, too. They did it super snap. Oh, and it's a bounty. Wow. Wow. That is a fold that I made. Feels terrible, man. All right, here we go. For a bounty, for a third bounty of the tournament. Can we hold it? Ace King against Jack 4. There it is. Third bounty of the tournament, you guys. 3750. We've earned. We pick up the chips, which is cool. Here we go, man. Come on, look at the ace queen. Come on, chat, the ace queen. Poch Zhang folds. We're all in. Called by those things. Poker, man. All right, ETX has got a spot here. Wow. Tutty overbet shoves river on ETX. And a fold. Okay, so this is ETXNL, mod of the channel, friend of the stream, who's sitting on 45 bigs right now. They are three-handed in the scoop. ETX is all in. I missed a pot. Oh, shoot. I was watching the chat. I missed a pot. What happened? Ace Queen against twos. Come on, Ace Queen. GG, guys. Can we get some F for respect out for ETXNL? Gonna get third place for 57,700. GG, dude. Wow, that happened fast. All right, let's see what happened here. All right, so this pot went down. Raise, 3-bet. Folds, right. Raise, call. Raise, bet, call. Check, bet, call. Shows the straight and ETX mucks, which is too bad. And then shove ace queen and get called by twos, and that's it. Well, guys, that is the end of the day. I want to throw congratulations out to our mod of this channel for taking on third place in a scoop. I know it's got to be bittersweet because it just happened with $57,000. Pretty awesome result. ETX NL01. Get some love out for the man. We are finished for the day. Thank you guys for joining me. Didn't go well in the 1K, the 109, or the 11. Didn't go well in the 3 maxes either. But tomorrow we have another very exciting day. We're only 3 days into 16 days of the Spring Championship. So it is a marathon. I should take my own advice, get some good sleep, get some exercise tonight, and then tomorrow we hit it hard and try and make the best poker decisions we can. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks to everyone that dropped the sub today. The donos, dudes with the top D again. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Shout out to YouTube. What's up, guys? Until then, I think I'm going to shut down and I'm going to get walking. Get some cardio in, okay? Until tomorrow. See you guys later.